And welcome back to more Splatoon 2 Octo expansion. Last time we returned to Deep Sea Metro to look at some things that have changed, but the main difference lies ahead. This locker opens up when you get all 80 Mem Cakes without skipping levels. So let's see what awaits us. Your memories of that day 2 years ago have returned. Now prepare to ride those squid-tastic roofs once again. And we have our secret boss to pass the hero within. We have Splatoon 1 colors, we have the Calamari incantation blasting in the background. It's a very epic secret boss. A secret boss I might not beat live, full disclosure, because this is hard. Like, this is like perfect run hard. So that strategy right there is basically hitting Agent 3 while she is on the Inkjet, because she's actually pretty vulnerable at that time. So phase 1 is Inkjet, phase 2 is Bubbler. Get to the side of Agent 3 and just shoot away. That's my recommendation. Obviously it didn't work. Just stay calm, learn the patterns. It's a very trial and error kind of boss, but it's actually pretty satisfying to beat. But it's also not easy. I actually, fun fact, in my main file, recorded the entire fight, like a successful run of the fight, which took like a while to record. I had a lot of footage to edit down. But if we cannot do this live, we have that as a backup. I would like to do this live commentary. I don't think it's gonna happen, because this fight is very difficult, and I'm very rusty. It's been, you know, like 2 months, 3 months since I actually did this fight. I did this fight, of course, back when I did the main campaign the first time, which was obviously back when the DLC first launched. So yeah, I'm a little out of practice with it. Timing and everything. Also, she has auto bombs, which is not good. I don't like auto bombs, like I said before. I still don't. And this is actually the fight that made me hate auto bombs. And you haven't even seen anything yet. So like, if you think I'm being a little harsh on auto bombs, yeah, you haven't seen why I dislike auto bombs. Kind of spawn camp, but that's actually a legitimate strategy in Turf as well. Also, by the way, I'm really bad at one-to-one combat. Fun fact. I tend to focus on Turf. I don't know if you noticed in the video, but I tend to not focus on attacking very much. Also, she can dodge roll like she has dualies, even though she has a splatter shot. So she's hacking. But I love the concept of this fight. It's the hero within. So like, the point to me, ow, that was dumb. The point to me feels like this isn't actually how the fight necessarily went, but this is kind of how the Octoling, how Agent 8 saw the fight, and basically saw Agent 3 as some invincible, unbeatable opponent. Which is actually kind of a neat headcanon. I don't know if that was the intent. So this phase, auto bombs. She has auto bomb rush. Sucks. Try to finish this phase as quickly as possible before you get overrun, would be my advice. Is that a... oh, there she is. I thought I took her out with the bomb, but I was wrong. Phase 4! She is gonna do Tentamissiles, and still chuck a ton of bombs at us in the process. So this is actually kind of a recovery phase. If you feel kind of overwhelmed, this is the phase where you get your bearings, because comparatively speaking to the rest of the fight, this is actually the chill phase. It's not chill at all, but it's comparatively the chill phase, I would say. Got an opening. Please hit. Also, I would recommend inking as much as you can, because it will help you in a little bit, actually. I don't know if I had enough ink to actually toss a splat bomb there. I don't think I did. That's bad. We got her. And now here's the hard part, because she's gonna start spamming splashdowns. And I knew I was gonna die there because I wasn't far enough away. The range on this is insane. We're gonna give this about like 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna show the... If we don't beat it by then, which is probably not enough time to kill myself. I probably need way more time. We will just show the footage and the reward. You get a special piece of gear as a sign of beating this. It's not even good gear. It's not even that worth it. So if you don't feel like doing this, I don't blame you. But I want to have a complete. I wanted to have a completed run, and I do have footage of that. Partly just to show a decent run of fight. So yeah, this isn't going well at all. I'm honestly not surprised at all that this is going as badly as it is, because I'm very rusty on the last couple phases, and also the first ones. I'm kind of getting in the zone with the early phases at least, so hopefully maybe... So basically in the last phase, I'm just gonna say she does generally like 3 splashdowns in a row, and then she has like a cooldown, like a very short cooldown, but a cooldown anyway. And then once you get it down to like, ooh, I want to say half health or so, she'll do another splashdown regardless. So you have to be very on the ball with the splashdowns. Just kind of knowing her timers is the ticket to this. I'm playing way too risky. With no armor, I'm playing way too dangerously. Also, she's like got aim assist. I call hacks, but it's a pretty fun-ish. Is it fun? I don't know if I'd say fun actually. It's a nice challenge. Didn't take me as long as Perfect Run, or even Champion's Road first time. So that's a good sign. But this is the phase where you want to go most ham, I would say, because if you let a lot of auto bombs pile up, you're kind of screwed, like that. Like, it's just kind of a generally good thing to not let a ton of bombs stack up in the arena. I just got it before the ink check, actually. That's actually not bad. But that was bad. Getting hit there. I know people have done this in like 20 minutes, and I'm like, that's crazy. But again, I think it's just because of my playstyle doesn't suit this kind of thing very well. I'm not good at one-on-one encounters in video games. Like if you ever watch me play Overwatch, which I don't actually stream too often because I don't enjoy it. I don't like the 1v1 duel mode because I just die constantly. Because I'm not good at one-on-one standoffs. Also, this is not my choice of weapon. I don't use vanilla splatter. Like, the aftershot is a recolored splatter shot, so it's not my ideal choice for this kind of thing. I wish you could choose your weapon for this. You know, kind of like in the girl power station. I wish you could choose what weapon you use, because that would actually help a lot. Just having dualies, not even like sculptures or Kenza or whatever. Just having regular old dualies would actually make me feel a lot better. To tell the truth. Being able to dodge roll would make the splashdown phase a little bit more doable for me. It'd make it easier to get around her, because she can dodge roll without dualies somehow. Again, totally fair. I don't know how I'm surviving this long. So she's probably gonna do another bubbler phase soon. Which is actually what I want, because she can't actually attack. That's the thing about the bubbler that I don't like. If you're using the bubbler, you can't use your default weapon. If you have a bomb rush, you can actually fire your main weapon and kind of alternate. So that's why I find the auto bomb phase to actually be the second hardest phase, because she can actually take you out at close range and long range, both super efficiently, with both the auto bombs and being able to fire naturally. People also say this kind of invalidates the claims that there couldn't be online with bots, because clearly the AI is very competent. So, yeah, we're not gonna just bash our head against this brick wall forever. We are gonna cut to an already recorded run. And a couple more attempts here. I think we have about like 2 attempts left, 2 or 3, depending on how long this goes. So auto bomb rush, I'm gonna chuck a bomb over there, try to kind of pressure into a corner. This is why I hit the auto bomb rush, because they kind of pincer you a little bit. And like there, if you lose your armor at all during the auto bomb phase, you're basically screwed, because you can't get away fast enough. I wish I had curling bombs for this fight, that would also help. I wish I could choose your loadout, is what I'm saying. That would make it a lot easier. But I kind of understand why they give you just extremely vanilla equipment, because it makes it more of a challenge that way. More of a test of skill if you don't have like a bajillion sort of cheap alternatives. That's gonna hit. I feel like her splashdown has really good range. Like, better range than a normal splashdown has. But I also don't use splashdown, so I actually don't know anything. Use the walls to kind of trap the auto bombs. That's not a bad strat. I kind of feel like this also is a testament to how good the calamari incantation is. Because like in all my times of doing this, because it took about an hour total, I didn't really get sick of this song. I still really like this song. The final boss of Splatoon 2, unpopular opinion, I discovered because I did a Twitter poll. Unpopular opinion, I actually find the final boss theme of the DLC, Fly After Fly, which is also incorporates elements of ebb and flow, which again is the Splatfest theme. I actually find that better than Calamari Incantation, but apparently the majority like Calamari Incantation better. So I'm kind of unique. That's a unique opinion I discovered, because like none of my friends were like, yeah, Calamari Incantation is like way better. And I'm like, really? I don't like this. I think it's undeniable though that the final boss of Splatoon 2 Octo expansion is way better than the main campaign, which is just kind of more Octavio. The final boss of the DLC is super creative, I find, and I really like it. Because it incorporates a lot of Splatoon elements in very organic ways. It doesn't feel tacked on like the turf war elements of the final boss. It feels very natural, which I like. This is actually the best run I've had in a while. Since the last time I got to wave 5. So again, it's a 5-phase boss fight. Again, if you had curling bombs, the splashdown phase would actually be a little trivial, so I get why they don't give you splash bombs, but I just wish, like, on a repeat performance you can at least do that. I think I missed the bomb throw. I did. Try that again. That was probably a direct hit, but the ink wears off, so you have to kind of keep pressuring her. Again, this Inkling is still going to be based on whatever you tell Captain Cuttlefish, fun fact. I'm going to ink a lot here. So once the three splashdowns are done, you kind of turn around and lay on the pressure. Not so much that you die like that. So we're going to give it one more solid attempt and then cut ahead to the actual finished fight. And also might upload the actual like good run. Okay, that doesn't count. We died in phase 1. That doesn't count. I might upload the actual finished fight as an unlisted video if you just want to see like a no commentary like good run. Because I basically told you all my strats. There's one strat I haven't actually mentioned, which is jumping like an idiot. For some reason, it's actually a lot easier or harder to get hit if you jump a lot. Like, that's just something I've read online. I've heard people say this online, but I've also tried it myself, and it seems to actually work. That jumping in, like, standoffs actually makes it harder for her to hit you, and I don't know why that is, but I've also experienced that myself. And then, also, the reason I only am bringing this up now is because I literally just remembered. I kind of forgot. I didn't jump soon enough. That's the problem there. Okay, so again, this is just gonna go on for a really long time. especially with commentary. The no commentary run, fun fact, was only like 10 minutes. When they stopped finally trying to commentate it. No wait, I don't think I was commentating it at all, but basically that session, so I was breaking up into sessions. So that was like the third session, and it only took like 10 minutes. So again, I think me talking is actually hurting my performance. So again, this is gonna be it for the LP. Thank you all for watching this playthrough. Next game will be possibly more DLC actually. Of another game that came out last year. Just a hint. Haven't decided for sure, working out some kinks and recording. But I hope everyone enjoyed. Fun fact, I'm recording this way in advance, like I used to, which is why videos kind of disappeared for a while from my channel. So if you enjoy the series, let me know. I can't really have I couldn't have incorporated feedback because I'm recording this so far ahead, unfortunately. So I hope everyone enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope everyone will join me for the next playthrough, which hopefully is also good. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope you join next time for whatever comes next.